Oferecimento: Divulgando Canais, o maior site de divulgação de vídeos do YouTube do Brasil. Link na descrição, maluco.
E aí, rapaz? Olá, olá, olá e olá, amigos queridos, tudo beleza? Aqui quem fala é Marquinho Gamer PRC. Então chega mais, se acomoda, se prepara para mais um grande vídeo. Voltamos aqui com Eleanor para vocês. Vamos jogar mais um grande jogo, mais uma grande missão, mais um grande caso aí. A gente entra na fase de antivícios. Vamos para as primeiras missões envolvendo o tráfico de drogas aí. E é isso aí, vamos começar o jogo agora nesta primeira missão que virá neste momento.
Phelps, welcome to Vice. This is your new partner, Roy Earl. Take a seat. A special request was made to transfer you to Ad Vice. We need a man with your kind of starch on this desk, son. We have 2 dead Negroes found in an apartment this morning on Yucca Street. Number 6358, apartment 5.
We got better things to be doing than wasting our time on 2 dead junkies.
Did I ask your opinion, detective? 2 men dead on U.S. Army issue morphine. That makes it an Ad Vice case. Beat it!
Yes, sir.
Já deu uma chalapada no Roy ali, que não falou pra ele não falar nada. E bora.
Have some history? You could say that. We used to be partners. So, you're working with the big boys now, Cole?
Guess so, Roy. I thought homicide was the primo assignment.
That may be the case. I asked for you personally, Phelps. I had to pull a few strings to get you over to Advice. How does it feel?
The lieutenant seems to think I'm doing okay.
Okay? Don't get humble on me, Phelps. You're doing great. You're the department pinup boy. War hero and crime fighter. What a combination.
I can assure you I'm no war hero, detective.
Aí a
Let's
gente
rouse some hopheads.
já troca de carro
You drive.
aqui.
I need to go over the case notes. Nice car, Roy. Is it department issue?
No, this is my sled. You can't be seen slumming it in a Nash if you're in Vice, Cole. Meanwhile, we got needle freaks kissing it goodbye all over Central Avenue. They really picked a prize shithole for their first date.
You all seem to be standing around.
Já temos um caso aí.
It's up the stairs, detectives.
Can you go door to door? See how many of the neighbors are home.
First thing we did once the apartment was secured. Word is the Vics kept to themselves. Only time anyone ever saw them was when they went to the joint across the road for some soul food.
Isso aqui é um
How long done?
Let me through.
Your show now.
região de apartamentos. Vamos lá ver o que aconteceu aqui.
Carruthers,
Phelps?
I've been reassigned to Advice.
What have we got?
2 stiffs, overdosed, been dead a couple of days.
Government issue morphine. We use the same syrettes in Okinawa.
Fucking Negro junkies can't take supply this pure.
You know these guys?
I know of them. The younger one's a 2-bit horn player by the name of Cornell Tyree. The other one works in distribution. Started using a little too much of his own product, and Jack D took exception. He wasn't born that ugly. His name's Lamont. Tyrone Lamont.
So who's supplying the drugs?
That's easy. Whoever knocked off the wharves in San Pedro. Jack Dragna, Mickey Cohen. Dope's been all upside down ever since Jimmy Utley started the long walk at Quentin.
You talk about it like it's a system.
It was a system. But those days are long gone.
We are supposed to uphold the law.
Yeah, and we do. But we can't change people. The truth is, everyone wants the license to get a little dirty now and then. Our job is to keep it manageable.
That's how you see it?
See it any other way, and you better forget about being a vice cop.
Can we get on with this? Today, preferably?
Pipoca.
These clowns lived on popcorn?
Must have been messy eaters. It's all over the floor. Tyrone Lamont, not even 23 years old. Small chance in life is probably better than no chance.
Tinha um negócio aqui e tem um negócio de pipoca.
Black Caesar, from the joint across the street. Looks like something was taped to the bottom of the cup.
Olha,
Took his jolt and drifted off. And I suppose his friend wasn't in any condition to notice that he had stopped breathing.
tem um caderninho aqui. Um código.
Some kind of fruit, a bell, and wind. Strange doodle.
Notas musicais.
I wonder what's the correlation between love of the needle and love of the music.
Mais um copinho.
Another special order from the Caesar.
Tinha mais alguma coisa aí?
Street life have no idea how dangerous this stuff is. No cooking or preparation. Must have been the easiest fix these two ever had.
Mais um negócio de pipoca aqui.
A bit heavy for an empty cup.
Ah! Tem um negócio aí, ó.
You've been getting that fixed right over the counter in broad daylight.
Tem muita pipoca aqui.
Another day, another job.
One cigarette is enough to knock you out for combat trauma. 2 of them will stop your heart. Say only the good die young. I hope it was true in your case.
A mensagem aqui. Rádio.
Who is JJ? And why do these two care about his taste in music? Looks like it was always going to end this way.
Braço todo furado.
The Emperor across the street appears to shift a lot of popcorn. Shake him down.
Another special order from the Caesar.
Acho que fizemos tudo que podíamos aqui. Vamos embora. Vamos lá no lugar onde é que vende essas pipocas aí no copinho. E ver o que isso tem relacionado às pipocas.
You're behind the wheel. Where are we going? Right. Let's wrap this up before I actually have to work overtime instead of just claiming for it.
You're a true inspiration to us all, Roy.
A lojinha.
Help you? Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD. We're inquiring into the deaths.
Hand over the popcorn, numbskull, before we kick the door in. Get that son of a bitch.
Ele espera pra dar uma porrada na cara. Rolar uma briga.
Eddie, help me out, man. They're trying to kill me. You gotta help me out. What the hell going on here? Morgan! That you?
You picked the wrong cop, you fucking animal.
Not the face.
You freak of nature.
Ganhamos.
What's your name?
Morgan.
Half an answer is no answer to me, asshole.
Fleetwood Morgan.
Keep an eye on him, Roy, while I take a look around.
Keep very still, Fleetwood. Don't give me an excuse to shoot you.
Olha só o que temos aqui.
Morphine. Might not be filling, but I'm sure it's satisfying.
Olha, tem um equipamento aqui, ó.
These number slips might affect your tone, Fleetwood.
Tô errando.
Should be stamped on the reverse by the issuer. Maybe Morgan can give us something on this Jones character. No good to me. We're inquiring about the deaths of 2 men in an apartment across the street, Fleetwood. We want answers.
Of course. I'll do my best, mister.
You sold the drugs to Cornell Tyree and Tyrone Lamont.
Oh, I sell fried steaks and black-eyed peas.
You're lying, Fleetwood. We know that you supply them.
I don't know nothing about no drugs. All I do is my 10 hair flipping burgers. Can you prove any different?
Flipping burgers and strapping jolts of morphine to the bottom of popcorn cups, Fleetwood. Now I want the truth. Who supplies the drugs?
Cat by the name of Armstrong Edwards. All right, he brings the stuff around about once a day.
I know Armstrong. He's a 2-bound, strictly small time. Who's he working for, Fleetwood?
Jermaine Jones.
We have you for the hop and resisting arrest. Tell us about the numbers if you want our help.
Look, the numbers are the white man's tax on poor folk. All right, now what else you want to know?
We have an address on the slips. We're gonna go down there now and rat you out, Fleetwood. Tell whoever it is that you rolled over and gave them up.
No. Look, I've been cooperative, okay? Now you gotta help me some.
Fleetwood, I'm going to speak personally to the judge on your behalf.
A name, Fleetwood.
Look, he's a real slick dude. Wears a hat and swings a cane. Goes by the name of Merlin. All right, I ain't got a last name.
See you at the station, Fleetwood.
But you're gonna help me, right?
Of course, kid. You helped us out. We always like to repay a favor. Can you see that Fleetwood gets a nice cell, Wallace? One with a window and a nice fresh pillow.
Foi preso. A gente pode usar o telefone aqui.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jermaine Jones musical booking agency.
Just a moment, Detective. Jermaine Jones. The office is listed as 5528 Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks for your help.
Temos que ir para a agência do Gemini Jones. Um caguetando ao outro.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine, where are we headed?
Vamos lá, agência do Jones, agora.
I heard you were in the Blue Room the other night. Shouldn't you have been at home? Tucked in bed with the wife and kids?
Where I go is your business?
It couldn't have had anything to do with a certain delightful but damaged German girl, could it?
I don't know what you're talking about, Roy.
Look at this place. I'm guessing not much talent comes out of this talent agency.
A agência do Jones. A sala, primeira sala.
Here we are. Jermaine Jones, 238.
Hey, who let you in?
Jermaine Jones.
Don't bother getting up. Your flunky Fleetwood Morgan just snitched you out.
I wasn't planning to. Now, you think you could tell me who the hell you are?
LAPD. We'd like to take a look around.
The hell you will, motherfucker. You carrying a warrant?
No, do we need one? Search the place, Cole.
What do you think you're gonna find, policeman? Huh? You ain't allowed to do this. I got rights.
I don't think so.
Vai ter uma caixinha aqui, ó. A rádio.
I hope none of this stuff is purloined, Mr. Jones.
I have a receipt for that thing. Somewhere.
Scott Phantom. Fine radio. Shortwave, AM and FM. My father has a Scott.
Acho que ligou. Tá no FM. Aha!
No wonder this thing is sounding a little muffled, man.
Brennan, Wilt, get over here. Take these assholes. You heard the boss.
Eles se posicionam para brigar.
Is this the best you got? Mugs are dope to the eyeballs.
Clean them up quick, boys. I ain't got time for this. Come on, beat these sons of bitches down.
Sit tight, asshole. Pretend you're at the parlor getting your nails done. Cole, you better search through that stuff in the radio before you brace our friend here.
dinheiro.
How many starving musicians pay a perfect, clean 50s?
Suppose I didn't stay, ran away with the flame, and never was a fool.
This must be how those two bums standing guard take their wages.
Follow me around, lift me up, tear me down, till I be so bewildered.
Parecendo bilhete de apostas.
Your friend Fleetwood was also a betting man, Grenade.
Give up the fight.
Aliás, é bilhete de apostas.
I know darn well
Too much for felony possession. I'm thinking intent to supply.
he's follow me around, lift me up, tear me down, till I be so bewildered.
Mais um lugar aí, ó.
Removals. They must have taken special care delivering this for you.
Give up the fight. That is right. When it sings outside.
Lamont and Tyree are dead. At a stretch, the DA could have you on felony murder for supplying stolen government money.
Tyrone and Cornell are dead?
They're on a slab downtown with the ME examining their last meal. Popcorn washed down with morphine.
You offering me a deal?
I have a pet judge who hates blacks. He'll give you 50 years for your two buddies. Another 30 for stealing from Uncle Sam. You'll be out by the time you're 110. Imagine the changes you'll see.
I get the message. How much is this gonna cost me?
Who supplies the morphine?
I don't know nothing about that.
So we make you for all of it. You're the fall guy from Mickey Cohen.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm a colored man. You see any Jew boys running around here? I collect my cut. Lenny the Fink controls the action.
Lenny who?
Lenny Finkelstein, Mickey's dipshit brother-in-law.
What is the link between the morphine and the numbers slips?
There is no link. You're wasting your time, dude.
Lying to me, Jones. Tell me about Merlin.
Who? I don't know anyone named Merlin.
Fleetwood Morgan will testify that you and Merlin are expanding out of illegal gambling and into drugs.
Okay. So I buy from a cat goes by the name of Merlin Otti. Merlin runs the lottery for the Jew boy. The Fink has a new line of drugs. You screen me out, I deny ever telling you.
Tell us about Otti.
Otti's a gambler. Fronts points on football games, fights, the horses, numbers. Chicken crossing the road. Motherfucker will take the odds on anything.
What's the score with Grandma's removals?
I brought a radio from there. That's all.
So when we visit Grandma's removals and tell them that we want a special bookcase or wardrobe to hide our dope in, they're gonna be copacetic?
And when we tell them their good friend Jermaine sent us and said they could do a nice deal for the LAPD.
I could use an act like you two. Those fucks Abbott and Costello are on the slide. Hollywood could use another couple of deeply unfunny white bread humps like you.
Very good, Jermaine. You have character. Now cough it up.
Ramez is a good friend of Lenny the Fink. You getting the picture?
Take them all in.
We're after the morphine. I'll speak to the DA on your behalf. You have my word.
Prendeu todo mundo, vou botar um telefone aqui.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for Ramez Removals. That's Ramez, R-A-M-E-Z.
Just checking. Ramez Removals, corner Sunset and Wilton. Owned by a Jose Victor Ramez.
Thanks, man.
mother would be proud of him.
Vamos lá, vamos embora.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
Vamos pra loteria ilegal.
How is Hopgood doing, Roy?
Who?
Marlon Hopgood, your informer. He was my corroborating witness in the Bishop case.
Oh, right. Marlon. You're not still sore about that, are you? You made the case without him.
He was an accessory to the abuse of the girl, Roy.
As long as Hollywood exists, it's going to be chewing up starry-eyed little girls. Marlon was small time. He caught the big fish. And look how much good it did your career.
O que tem aqui?
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
The name's Merlin Odie. I run a strictly legitimate bookmaker's detective.
So that's not an illegal wire service that your colleagues are running? And the number slips that I've been picking up all morning with this address on them have nothing to do with you.
I'll pay my kick to the Watts, and they pay their cut to the LAPD. You can't go shaking me down.
You're a loudmouth motherfucker, aren't you? Anyone ever tell you that criminals are supposed to keep their mouths shut? Stay where you are while we look around.
Tem um negócio aqui, ó. Olha, de primeira. Aí sim.
With this quantity, we're looking at a high-level trafficking charge.
Ramírez.
I think Ramez's place is our next stop. Thanks for the paper trail, Merlin. Oh, that's quite a win for a dime, Merlin. You better start talking.
God damn it. Get after it, Phelps.
Give it up, Audie.
Fujão.
Stop right there, Audie, or I will shoot. If you get him.
Nossa, fugiu pra caramba, hein?
All right, relax, motherfucker, you got me.
Nice wand, Merlin. Too bad you couldn't pull off your vanishing act.
Make your joke, smart guy, but don't damage that. That there's a valuable antique.
You don't say. Maybe you ought to have a look at this, Cole.
Adi has Jose Ramos in his pocket. Ramos must have forgotten his lucky numbers. Would you like to calculate the odds on you going to prison for a very long time, Merlin?
I'm not going nowhere. I've paid my contributions, and I'm not getting hustled by you.
We're only interested in morphine. Army surplus morphine. What do you have to say about that?
I heard about that. Big robbery on the ship. Ain't my line of work. I prefer something with a sporting outcome.
You distribute for Lenny Finkelstein. You're a patsy for those gangsters.
I don't know what you're talking about. I distribute for the LAPD, motherfucker.
Jermaine Jones gave you up as his supplier. He says that you're Lenny's sissy, and that you'll do whatever Lenny tells you.
Me? That nigga's a dead man. I moved the dope Jose brings me. Jose Ramirez? I ran a clean numbers racket until those two motherfuckers went into the dope business.
Ramos seems to owe you a lot of money.
We all owe somebody.
So it has nothing to do with the proceeds of the morphine shipment?
It's a gambling debt. The Heaps took over the wire service and screwed me. Now I just do what I'm told. Run numbers and ship dope. Jose's no different. He just thinks he's a big man that can run up tabs.
You're not the guy we want, Merlin, but we're taking you in. Maybe some time in a cell will help you remember something worthwhile.
Fuck you, and fuck you. You'll never put a charge on me.
Take this bum in. Take the long way around. And don't be gentle with him. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Isso aí, vamos lá. Mais um lugar.
You can drive.
All right, where
Mudanças
to?
Ramírez.
I'm a fleet. But if me and a
Aqui tem.
LAPD. We're here to see Jose Ramos.
What's it about?
Routine inquiries, sir. Can you tell us where we can find him?
You missed him. He was in the delivery truck, just went out.
God damn it. $11K calling KGPL.
Go ahead, 11K.
11K requesting assistance in pursuit of narcotic suspects aboard a GM delivery truck. Commercial license David Charles 457.
Roger, 11K.
What does this lunatic think he's doing?
Hit him! Clear this asshole off the road. We're not playing around here. Take this clown off the road.
Que merda, velho.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
He's going left onto Hollywood. Get alongside him and take him out.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. That's it, Cole. You did it. It's Chuck's history. Pull him out of there. Put your hands in the air.
Jose Ramos, you're being arrested on suspicion of supplying illegal drugs, resisting arrest, and for malicious damage to LAPD property.
Hey, hold your horses. I supply furniture, not drugs. And that thing back there, that was an accident. Some furniture came loose. That's all.
Save it for the DA, Chico.
Keep an eye on him. We're gonna take a look around inside.
Olha. Mudanças móveis. Se não me engano tem um jornal aqui. Ah, aqui é justamente Tu me quicou, hein?
Couldn't you think anywhere else to meet, kid?
We like to choose our ground.
What is that supposed to mean? Huh?
It's something Wellington said at Waterloo. The guys who win normally choose where to fight.
We gonna fight, kid? The two of you versus my boys here? I love the fight game. I went a few rounds myself. You and your friend, he looks tough, but I don't like your chances. Nah.
We don't have to fight, Mr. Cohen. We have you in enfilade.
What the fuck is that? Some kind of steak?
It means my men are in cover, but that they can still shoot you. If those were my orders, you would all be dead now.
Are you kidding me? This is a $200 coat. You got some balls.
Kelso.
I hope you didn't scratch the paint of my new Lincoln. Mm-mm.
These guys are getting out of the dope business, Mr. Cohen. You'll have no more problems from them. The morphine is going to disappear back into the sea.
Hang on. You're getting hasty. There's a lot of dough on offer here.
Thanks for the offer, Mr. Cohen, but we are going to have to politely decline. After today, the morphine is no more.
This isn't the way we normally do business.
I'm aware of that, Mr. Cohen.
Call me Mickey. Are you aware of the risk, huh?
I'm giving it to you straight, Mr. Cohen. There will be no more morphine. We made a mistake and would like to back out gracefully. If you come after us, we will be forced to come after you.
You've been polite up till now, so don't stop making threats.
I don't make threats, Mr. Cohen. I'd like to thank you for your time.
Is that guy your idea of muscle, kid?
There's something you should know about Jack, Mr. Cohen. He killed 6 Japs hand-to-hand with just a bayonet and a K-bar knife. His outfit, the 6 Marines, killed over 100,000 Japs in 3 months in Okinawa, and he was in the thick of it.
Those Japs are little guys, right?
Yes, Mr. Cohen. About your size.
Ela botou pressão no me quicou, hein? Mais uma historinha paralela que rola.
What's with the puddle? Where's that trail of water coming from, Cole?
There must be a way through the back.
Meio que labirinto isso aqui.
Welcome to Furniture Village, where taste cometh to die. My mother would be in heaven. I bet this is the kind of crap you love, Cole. You got it faster.
Aqui tem um esquema aqui, vamos ver. abrir a passagem ali.
Get down here. There's a cold room in the back. I think we know where the water's coming from. You're gonna want to see this.
O que temos aqui? Olha.
There's something frozen inside.
Well, I'll be damned.
Morfina.
This must be how they transport the morphine.
It's like Santa's grotto for hopheads in here.
Ice. That's clever.
Better than popcorn cups, that's for sure.
Look at it all. This is big, Roy.
It's not small. Now we just need to get to the source. Where's he been delivering? And who's been delivering here? Any repeat business in the ledger, Cole?
Melanati is buying a lot of furniture.
I think we know why Rames has been ordering so much ice.
LAPD, leave it right there. Everyone out of the vehicle and put your hands up.
There's something in the ice.
He's making a run for it. Let him have it.
Sem vergonha. Fugiu.
Face, motherfucker! I'm wide open here. Catch this, you asshole!
Peguei.
Take them all to Hollywood Station. Have the ME and Tech Services go over this place.
Where will you be?
Hunting polar bear. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
Is Audie serious? Is the LAPD turning a blind eye to narcotics?
Keep your shirt on, Phelps. Drugs are prohibited. Doesn't mean people don't want to take them. Limiting supply doesn't mean that we have limited demand.
I understand that. I know that the average Joe needs to unwind a little, let his hair down at the end of the week, but morphine? Heroin?
It's important to demonize hop, Phelps. Looks good in the papers. But when all is said and done, it's just another chemical like booze. A lot of people in high places think we're doing the city a favor by keeping the dope rolling into Central Avenue. Donnelly certainly believes we need to keep them anesthetized.
Better jobs and opportunities would go a lot further.
Will you listen to yourself?
Polar beer.
Factory is closed. Has been for years. Not much call for ice anymore with all those newfangled refrigerators.
Save it for someone who wants to hear it. How many janitors carry a gat?
That's one way of announcing we're here.
Give it up, Finkelstein. Your brother-in-law will get you a good lawyer.
My brother-in-law hates my guts. Come and get me if you want some daylight through that suit of yours.
Around here somewhere.
Reinforcements.
What the hell is the matter? Give me some goddamn cover.
Derrubando todo mundo, ó.
Throw out the guns.
Your move, mister. Fire the cover, hit me.
Keep moving. Stay down.
Quebrando tudo já. Pau quebrando.
This one's got shit. Now I'm in trouble.
They're all dead, Finkelstein. Leave the weapon and put your hands up now.
Put my hands up. Sure. Then what? Cop to peddling the dope? Cut a deal? Ship me off to the queue? As soon as I get locked up, some old friend puts an ice pick above my ear? No thanks.
Only one other way out, shitheel. Let's have a look around, now that we finally got some peace and quiet. I think I've had enough ice for one day, until the scotch I pour myself as soon as we get out of here. This stuff has got to be worth at least 100 grand.
So Finkelstein robbed the ship?
My guess is Lenny took it off their hands. This is big. This is gonna make the papers, Phelps. As senior investigator, I'll do the talking.
Well, well, who would have thought that Roy Earl's hand-picked new partner would have turned out to be such a great case man? This is a good result, Phelps. As far as we can tell, Lenny the Fink was moving the morphine across the city and as far north as Frisco. This makes the feds very happy, and it makes Mickey Cohen look bad. I won't lie to you, kid. I like the headlines. I like them a lot. You keep this squad in the papers, and we'll get along just fine.
isso aí, encerramos mais um caso aí, muitas situações, perseguições, e é isso aí. Um grande abraço a todos vocês, a gente volta no próximo vídeo com muito mais LA Noire para vocês. Falou, abraço, tchau.